Alright, people, so I'm here with your Raw review, and obviously the main point of the fucking show is Roman Reigns winning the fucking title. So I'll address this briefly at the start. Maybe some people don't want to wait till the end of the video to hear about it. Because I do look up those statistics, and normally the average viewer watches like half of my Raw review, or half of any of my video, really. But anyway, let me address that to begin with. I was very disappointed to see Roman Reigns win the belt. I mean, don't get me wrong, I fucking hate Sheamus. But it's like, to see a guy like Roman Reigns who can't wrestle for shit, can't cut a promo for shit, can't do anything for shit, he fucking sucks. To see him win the belt is fucking horrible to begin with. But then to see the reaction of some of the people in the IWC is like more depressing. Like, Bleacher Report is saying how great this title win was. You got some people, saying, oh, he deserves to be champion now. Like, really? And they're justifying it. You ask him, oh, why does he deserve to be champion? Why is it a good idea to put the belt on him? Because he got a cheer when he won the belt. Because the crowd cheered him when he won the belt. Okay, let's get this out of the way first. Don't go on here and say, oh, the crowd booed him, in Philly back at the Rumble, but now they're cheering him. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Pay-per-view crowds are way different from Raw crowds. If you look at the pay-per-view crowd yesterday at TLC, they were booing Reigns, they were chanting during the main event, CM Punk, we want Cena. They were totally different. But then if you look at a fucking Raw crowd, it's not as hardcore fans. It's more marks than, hardcore fans. So you cannot compare the Royal Rumble crowd to the fucking crowd at Monday Night Raw. Actually, I thought, usually the Philly crowd's actually a good crowd. I thought it was a pretty mediocre crowd, actually. Looking at, I thought it was just an average fucking crowd. Usually, they cheered some of the good heels and they booed some of the shitty baby faces, but I didn't really see that throughout the whole night. So don't go on here and saying that. And then, you got, even if he did get cheered, though, it's like, it doesn't matter what the crowd does, it matters what your fucking opinion of him is. So don't say, oh, the crowd cheered him, that's why he's good. It's what your opinion of him is. So, I hate how people are doing that. And if you want to go by that, look at the ratings. Roman Reigns is the only guy who's been consistently in the main event over the past year. Now, you got Cena's gone for a little bit, yet Rollins is injured. He's the only guy who's been in the main event consistently, pretty much, over the past year. And where have the ratings gone since he's been in the main event? They've gone down the shitter, so there you go. So let's get into this review. We have Stephanie McMahon and Roman Reigns to cut a promo to begin the show. It wasn't that good. There wasn't anything accomplished. What happened? They called each other disgraces. Roman Reigns Stephanie hit Roman Reigns. I mean, we've seen slaps before. It's like every fucking week now somebody slaps somebody. That's nothing special. Then you got the announcement, Vince McMahon's going to be there. You could have just done this, instead of taking a whole segment to build up to Vince, to the announcement that Vince is going to be there. Just fucking tweet it out. Vince McMahon's going to be here at Raw to address the Roman Reigns situation. Boom. Quick. Not 15 minutes. 2 seconds. There you go. Then, you come on Raw, you show a camera of Michael Cole, and then Cole says, WWE tweeted out, or announced, Vince is going to be here tonight. 5 seconds. Versus 15 minutes. I'll take the 5 seconds all day. But no, they gotta fucking keep doing the 3-hour bullshit, and the ratings will keep going down. So that's the game plan for WWE. Do whatever it does to lower the ratings. So stupid. So that opening promo wasn't good. Then we have Ambrose versus Ziggler ending in DQ. I saw people chanting. I believe they were chanting, "This is awesome." People like it's so ridiculous now what people are chanting, "This is awesome" too. It's like, oh, there's a close fall. Person kicks out at 2. This is awesome, this is awesome. Dolph Ziggler super kicks somebody. They kick out at 2. This is awesome. This is It's like, no, it's not awesome, guys. It's just average wrestling. That's your typical fucking wrestling. That's nothing special. That's average at best. Yet people are chanting, "This is awesome." You know, like when it reminds me of when Jericho debuted on Raw. He came out and said, "You people are accepting mediocrity and saying it's good." That probably wasn't the case back then because it was the Attitude Era, but now that's the case. I think. Look at what they're doing with Roman Reigns. They're cheering Roman Reigns. They're chanting, "This is awesome" during like every fucking match. It's like, no, it's not awesome, guys. It's just mediocre wrestling. And I think that this is just what that was in this whole fucking match. Just mediocre wrestling. I mean, it was a little bit more technical than your average fucking match in WWE. But it was more of the same shit that we've seen from these two guys. It wasn't anything that special. There wasn't any like good spots, or there wasn't that many great spots or good reversals or anything that great. So why say this is awesome? It wasn't. 2 out of 5 stars. Then Kevin Owens interferes. Actually that power bomb on he power bombs Ziggler onto Ambrose. That actually looked kind of brutal. So that was cool. Then we have Bo Dallas versus R-Truth. Vince McMahon comes out, ends the match, calls out Reigns. It was a decent promo because he did call Roman Reigns a son of a bitch. And you don't get, Vince McMahon, you could say it's unique. You haven't seen Vince McMahon in a promo in like a year. So that was, something different. So that was alright. But the thing I didn't like about it is, why didn't Vince, he obviously wants Roman Reigns gone. Why didn't he just fire his ass right on the spot right there and then? Why does he give him the opportunity to get his job back and to win the fucking title, for God fucking sakes? There you go. You put him in a fucking title match. That's his punishment. Put him in a fucking title match. Then you got Sheamus, who's been a fucking pussy the last few weeks. Remember last week? Roman, get the table out of the ring so I could fight, because I'm a pussy. I don't want the table. Get the ladder, get the chair out of the ring. That same Sheamus was actually wanting a title match tonight. Like, that makes any fucking sense. See, it just shit makes 0 sense whatsoever. 0. Yet they do it anyway. So there you go. That's your WWE for you. Totally illogical. So then you get Rusev and Del Rio defeating Ryback and Swagger. And this is just a boring fucking pointless match. And then where's Barrett too? They didn't even say anything about Barrett. I think that's disrespectful towards your fans. It's like we're wondering where Barrett is. Where is he? Did he fucking fall off a building? Did he fall off a bridge? Did he overdose on drugs? Did he get hit by a truck? Where the fuck is he? We're wondering where he is. Just again, this is something that only takes 5 seconds. Show Michael Cole, well, Barrett's injured tonight. He won't be here. All right, I'm satisfied. That's fine. He's not that good anyway. He's a jobber. I don't give a shit. You figure they could fit that in there, and with all the shit they fit into that 3-hour show, you figure they could fit that in there. But no, they obviously couldn't. So yeah, but the match was boring. It was pointless. Just a bunch of fucking jobbers. And like, these are the fucking matches that... how can you fucking take enjoyment in these matches? They mean nothing. They mean nothing whatsoever. Because these 4 guys in this match have no talent, pretty much. They're not going to be in the main event anytime soon. The only people in the main event are fucking Reigns and Sheamus. It's like so stupid. So yeah, just a boring, pointless match. 0 out of 5 stars. Then we have Neville defeating Tyler Breeze in just a boring match. You had Miz out there shouting directions through like a little fucking megaphone or whatever the fuck that's called. It was just fucking, just let them go out there, Miz or Breeze and Neville, and wrestle like a 15-minute match. It would be a good match, but the whole point of the match was basically to have Miz out there, because they're doing this whole thing with, I don't know what the fuck they're going with Miz, and Miz, he wants like to get an accent. Because like Hollywood wants a guy with an accent. If they want a guy with an accent, why don't they just go over to Britain and get a fucking guy with an accent? Why does some American have to create an accent? Why can't they just go and get the real thing in Britain? I mean, it just makes no sense again. So, That was boring, pretty much. So yeah, 1 out of 5 stars there. Then we have the Dudleys and the Wyatts defeating the Dudleys, and actually a good match, a very good match. I'm gonna give it 3.75 out of 5 stars. Much better than their match at TLC. It had Tommy Dreamer doing like a Samoan drop almost through a table there. That was a very cool spot. A lot of cool spots in this match. And as I said, much better than TLC, than their match at TLC. So was satisfied with this match. You know, a rare moment here on Raw. Actually got something that was really good. Not only good, was really good, I thought. So yeah, good match there. Very happy. And I think now is the time to get Dreamer out of there, get Rhino out of there. Again, I think we should build, you know, put younger guys in the top spots. You know, okay, you know, you had Dreamer there for like a month. Okay, it was nice having him there, but don't keep him around forever. He's fucking like in his 40s. He doesn't have many more years left. I can't believe he's fucking still wrestling. And actually, in the shape he's in, actually, is pretty impressive. But let's build to the future, alright? Enough with the fucking 40-year-olds. You know, or if you're going to keep him there, at least fucking, you know, make him kind of like an RVD guy, I guess. But then we get the tag team promo. You got the New Day, the Luchas, and the Usos. You know, and it just dragged out. I mean, you had fucking New Day, you know, trying to offer a truce. They were kind of acting like baby faces, and I was freaking out. Like, are they actually gonna turn these guys heel? I was like having a panic attack. Like, holy shit, they're turning these guys babyface. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. They failed as baby faces. Don't do that again. But that would be something Vince McMahon would do. So you had that, and then, you know, after they shook hands, the New Day starts celebrating, and they get beat up. So it wasn't anything that special or anything like that. Then we have Charlotte and Becky defeating Brie and Alicia Fox. Just a boring, fucking horrible match. 0 out of 5 stars. It was so bad and boring that it doesn't even deserve an explanation of why it was so bad. I mean, it's a fucking Divas match. Do I have to explain any further? Then we have Roman Reigns defeating Sheamus in the main event. And just as I said, you know, earlier in this video, it's depressing to see Roman Reigns, a guy with so little talent, if any, win the fucking win the fucking belt. So, but then, you know, if Sheamus would have won, it would have been pretty much just as bad. So, it's a lose-lose situation here. But you know, just to see a guy like Roman Reigns, who's been like pushed to the fucking moon, he's been giving all, you know, he's been beating everybody, and just the culmination of all, you know, of how much they've pushed him over the past year. Just to see that culmination of him raise that belt tonight, it's just so depressing. When you got so many talented people getting buried, getting pushed aside for a talentless fuck like Roman Reigns. It's just so depressing to see that happen tonight. So, and then again, as I said, people are always getting cheered. I think too a reason he got cheered when he won the belt is because when they were panning it over, you know, they were showing like the whole crowd. A lot of the people were just clapping. They weren't going like that. You saw some people going like this. Most people were just clapping because I think they're like, oh, it's a tight. Again, I think most of the people in the audience tonight were marks. They weren't hardcore fans. So I think most people, oh, it's a title change. I better clap. You know, I better clap. So, yeah, and as I said, that crowd tonight wasn't even like a normal Philly crowd. I thought it was pretty fucking shitty. So, but there you go, people. I'll do more videos on Roman Reigns too, probably in the future. But it's just depressing to see him win the belt. He's got no talent. I don't get why people are all of a sudden jumping on his bandwagon after he won this. You know, first they loved him, you know, and then after the Rumble, they fucking hated him, and now they love him again. It's like, how many times are you going to go back and forth on the same fucking guy? Make up your fucking mind. I've made up my mind. I've always held the same fucking viewpoint that he sucks. You know, at first when I made my Roman Reigns rants videos, I fucking got hated on. Oh, Roman Reigns is fucking great. He's gonna be the next Brock Lesnar. Then after the Rumble, when I ranted on him, everybody loved me. Oh, you're right. And now people are probably gonna hate me for, just keeping the same fucking viewpoint. He hasn't gotten any better, maybe slightly, but nowhere near the point where you need to be to win the fucking win the fucking main belt in this company. So it's very depressing to see him win. So, we need fucking Rollins back. And hell, we even need Cena back. I mean, Cena would be much better than Roman Reigns or Sheamus. So there you go, people. There's your fucking Raw review. Show fucking was very bad because Roman Reigns won. So I'm going to give it 0 out of 10 stars just because Roman Reigns won. That annoying fuck, that talentless fuck Roman Reigns, who's awful. I can't even think of enough adjectives to describe how shitty he is. He is so horrible. Just because he won tonight, the show gets 0 out of 10 stars. So there you go, people. There's your Raw review.